Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go here in Baltimore. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10.
Ready? Set up! You change it. Ready? Ready shot! Set up!
From the gun, Jackson. They'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Jackson up top again. That is caught side of the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 8.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, Ward. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
In motion, Okonkwo.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big one for Tennessee. 53 yards.
Here we go, set.
It's a gain of 53 yards.
19.
1st down, Titans.
Ready.
On 1st down, Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the air again, Ward. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Go Street. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Rig alert. Rig alert. 60 Street. Street. Let's go.
Ward to throw again. That is caught. What a throw. Alec Biomanner. Touchdown Titans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the ground, here is HS. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8. At the 40.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.M. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15 at the Titans' 45.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins, and they are facing a second and long.
Hey, report! Report! What is it? Sit on! What is it? Sit on!
Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first and 10, Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Ravens take
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go, stack. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
A run out of the gun with Achan. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Real quick, ready?
Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Achan. A dive, and he's in. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Offense retains possession.
Let's go. Hey, Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, 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 check. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
There's Okonkwo open left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 4th TD grab of the season. Out comes Sly for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. The terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
DC, ready?
3rd down and 9.
It's on.
Now Jackson. Catch made right side by Wilson. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down's looming.
All ready? You. Sit on.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Achan. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Baltimore.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground. has been a great start for this offense.
And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's H.N. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The 6-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. His second touchdown of this first half. Loop now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break! Red! County Lions! Go street! Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready!
On first down, it's Ward. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Try again. It's second and 10.
Ready! 19 Sergeant, Dragon 60.
In motion, Okonkwo.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70. Trap 50, trap 50.
Here's Ward now on second down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
These restless eyes of mine were sitting to my heart on sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dreaming concrete mind would joke up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll put through north till the boys get bored. Endless stairs and a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Craft all 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Here's Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
From the gun on third down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Mike Green, he's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Off the play fake, Jackson. He runs with it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now Jackson, this a design run, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup, and another first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Well run with H.M. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, and he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 bucks. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one caught is Jimray DK. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Now it's Ward. He'll spot the forward Longhorn, Gunnar Helm.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
On first down, Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Titans first down.
19,
First and 10 at the 36
Ward to throw again. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. Tig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. We're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Sit up!
They'll stay on the ground with a 10. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Ravens. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Go ahead.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Hey, report! Hey!
A design run here with Jackson. And the is going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down.
And he will score again. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score, Ravens 56, Titans 21.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Get it. 79, crack to 80. Hey, Trash.
To throw is Ward. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Tennessee.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. Complete to DK. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Street. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing again is Ward. Going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
19, Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. Steady.
Again, it's Ward. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score, Ravens 56, Titans.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Don't worry. Sit on. Sit on.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
Loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Jackson. This is caught down that right sideline.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Go! 60 by 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
For Titans, 1st down.
Cut 50.
A gain of
7
16
Pirates.
yards.
7 Pirates.
And the Titans, 1st down.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. Has some room inside the 30. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
35.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Set Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Let's go now. 19. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Check smash. Check smash. Hey, smash. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing is Ward. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Look at my team. Get it. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Say, hey. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Alex Heilmanner. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
What is it on? What is it on?
A run, and it's Achane. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Titans 42. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Here's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Panther 60. Hurt. Street.
Send a man in motion right.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler.
To throw on second down is Ward. thrust. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Forced out wide. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
One last throw here for Ward. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. One final play. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.